Whenever you walk into a room and lock eyes with a stranger, a silent biological timer starts ticking. Your brain has about 90 seconds to subconsciously categorize them as either a friend or a threat. To get past that invisible barrier, you need a precise 6-step framework to reliably bypass those initial judgments. This methodology is drawn directly from the research of Nicholas Boothman, who mapped exactly how to establish instant likability. If you miss this tight window, the other person's brain will actively search for the nearest exit, looking for any excuse to end the interaction. Bypassing those hardwired defense mechanisms requires mastering a set of deliberate physical actions, and these steps must begin before you even open your mouth to speak. Step 1 is projecting an aura of total openness through your foundational body language. This requires exact physical mechanics. You need to drop your arms, square your shoulders, and aim your hips directly at the person you are approaching. Once your body is positioned, step 2 is a 1-2 punch, locking in eye contact while simultaneously delivering a genuine smile. There is a failure point here to watch out for. Making sustained eye contact without smiling triggers a primal threat response in the other person. This chart shows exactly how precise the micro-timing needs to be. Notice the eye contact starting at 0. Your smile curve must be spiking upward within that exact same second to cross the safety threshold and immediately disarm them. Mastering these 2 silent physical traits sets a welcoming baseline. You have cleared the psychological path so that your verbal introduction will actually land on fertile ground. Now we shift to the verbal phase. Step 3 requires you to initiate the interaction with a standard greeting, paired immediately with your own first name. There is a distinct psychological advantage to going first. It acts as a social peace offering that encourages the stranger to lower their guard and reciprocate. The moment they give you their name in return, you execute step 4, the name repeat strategy. This tactic is rooted in a core principle from Carnegie, who noted the immense ego-boosting power of hearing one's own name. The exact execution rule is simple. You must speak their newly acquired name back to them naturally within your very next sentence. There is also a secondary benefit for you here. Verbal repetition acts as an instant memory anchor, ensuring you actually remember who you are talking to. By treating a stranger's name as high-value currency in those first 30 seconds, you instantly elevate their perception of your respect and attentiveness toward them. With the verbal handshake complete, we move to the final techniques. Step 5 is the implementation of a specific posture shift known as the slight forward lean. Look at this photo of Barack Obama to see the exact seated posture required to visually project generosity and intense active listening to a partner. Be aware of a strict spatial failure point. Leaning too far forward breaches their invisible personal bubble and will quickly ruin the trust you just established. Now we move to a final step in the sequence. Step 6, voice synchronization. Voice synchronization requires matching their pace, tone, and volume perfectly. Watch the horizontal axis. This represents pacing. Fast talkers need rapid responses. Slow talkers need calm pacing. Now, the vertical amplitude is volume. Loud interjections onto quiet speakers break rapport. The underlying psychological law governing this step is simple. Humans subconsciously prefer, hire, and even date people who consistently mirror their own behaviors. By intentionally aligning your physical space and vocal frequency with theirs, you bypass stranger anxiety and artificially simulate the comfort of an old friend. At this point, the 90-second countdown is over. If you followed the 6 steps, their social defenses have fallen and a new connection is secured. Mastering these quick interactions is the prerequisite for building a broader network, a factor that Dr. Lisa Berkman proved has measurable medical consequences. Following 7,000 people over 9 years, her team found that those with weak social ties faced higher rates of illness and a significantly higher risk of early death. By using these 90-second milestones to initiate new relationships, you expand the social circle Dr. Berkman identified as a primary driver of longevity. Your challenge is to test this 90-second framework today. Treat every stranger not as a threat, but as an opportunity for a healthier, richer life. If this breakdown helped you, take a second to hit the like button and subscribe.